Hello. Hello. Um, I'm trying to play the video game. I want to play the video game, but tracking is not working on the VTuber, and I don't know why. It's just not working. Restarting and changing the camera settings, making sure nothing else is using the camera. Is the camera dead? Okay, it might be an issue with the camera here. Let me see. Camera. Hello. Oh my god. Uh, I really want to play this game. Camera. Now, why isn't the camera working? Ah, kind of important here. HD web camera. All right. How do I find webcam troubleshooting again? I've done this before. All right, that camera's working. Now. VC Face, I believe in you. Come on. There we go. Tracking. Tracking? Tracking is working. Let's go. I just needed to unplug and plug back in again. Great, let's go. Okay, we can actually start the video game now. It's not like I am stuck now. I'm actually here. Woo. Alright, time to play the video game. This is a game I just found in my Steam library one day. The pull up chat. There we go. This is a game I just found in my Steam library. It looks cute. I looked up how long it takes to play. It's about 15 hours, which is perfect for my like every game. It looks interesting. I've never been so far. This is a fun little mechanic. press to just do this, but it doesn't seem it feels like the experience is meant to be that was a person. Oh, right. I forgot the mechanic of the game. Just sitting here like, oh, something gonna happen? No. Are we leaving the imagination area? If found, ... the title screen. I like doing this with the screen. Ah. This book belongs to somebody. December 3rd, 1993. My name is Kaizo. Your earliest memory is your dad holding you up on the beach, lifting you to over the waves, rain coming in. He said best get you back or your mom won't worry. You finished 2 goes of college. You're undergraduated. Couldn't even survive on your own. You stick with it. When people stare, just ignore them. You shouldn't need to be nice to people who bully you. You don't need a relationship. Relationships don't work out with you. You can try to be normal and have a relationship, but it never felt right. And that's okay. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to be quiet and weird. I'm home. Alright. Are we deleting this? This seems important. I don't want to erase this. Your undergrad and your master's never thought you couldn't even survive on your own. You stick with it. When people stare, just ignore them. Think about the stars and the stars and the galaxies and dark matter, whatever it is. Remember how small and insignificant we are. You don't need to be nice to people who bully you. Oh, that's good. No. No. New page? Alright. Ma'am, Bird McHugh, age 52, likes hosting the knitting circle in the house, watching winning streak on Saturdays, hates driving to Castle Bar to do the big shop, mowing the lawn, the parish council. My favorite thing about her, watching her slowly pick out a tune on the piano from scrappy sheets of paper. Oh, nice. An Irish version of the name Bridget, famous Irish saint. It's pronounced with a long E, similar to the English word breed. Ah, But the final D's like the D in Bridget, almost the J sound. So bridge. Bridge? Castlebar is the closest large town to Akel, a medieval market town. As the name suggests, it has a castle. So are we in Ireland? No, we're deleting them. Or we're erasing them. I don't want to erase things. Things to remember. She's from the mainland, from Westport. She jokes that she came for my dad, but stayed for his 5 sisters. When I went to school, she started working in the post office. She's only known how to bake. She only knows how to bake a few things, but she has a great commitment to it. Ma'am is determined that me and Fergal will pass on her brown bread recipe. The only thing that she kept of Dow was his Sunday jacket. For me or Fergal when we were old enough. Okay. From this, I get the sense, is she like my stepmom and then Dad's dead? Or like gone from my life somehow? Fergal McHugh. Let me see his face. Age 30. Likes GAA, the Gaelic Athletic Association, the organizing body for traditional Irish sports of Gaelic football and hurling, which are very popular, especially in rural areas. The GAA is usually a big part of the local community. Alright. A few scoops down the pub with lads. Hates thinking, alright? Things to remember about Fergal. My favorite thing about him. We used to go and pick mussels together in the Keem sometimes. Or in Keem sometimes. He has a photo in his room of him and his Debs. Irish version of prom. Ah. A big dance for students who have finished secondary school. Although the actual date can be before they finish or months afterwards. Except fancy dresses, suits, and a lot of alcohol. Alright. Sarah is there before she left for Australia. He's smiling at the camera with his big, goofy grin. He was the one who told me Dad was in the hospital. He came in and knocked on the door of my classroom, and I knew at once something was wrong. His favorite films are James Bond films. He watches them religiously when they're on the telly. So we're in Ireland? Is my best guess here? In terms of, like, setting, December 4th, Saturday. I'm home for a month, and I can get back to Dublin. Fine. It feels like I haven't been on the island in years. Research jobs, projects, long hours, doing inventory in the supermarket. Anything to keep myself away. Oh, did I accidentally erase something? I wanted to write a letter to Ma'am. Hi, this is who I am. Here's my name. Good memories here, too. For what that's worth, tea, hot water bottles, say your prayers, sleep tight. Mommy loves you. Loves you. Alright, what do we have in terms of... Tea in Ireland always means the blend Irish breakfast. It's an extremely high caffeine variety that's always drunk with milk. Rubber container filled with boiling water covered with a soft cloth. Electric blankets weren't common, so hot water bottles were essential. Water for cold nights. I'm fine. I don't know if that's true, protagonist. Sunday. I can't stand sitting around, I need to breathe. Back from mass. No air in this bloody house. Nobody has drawn breath here since Daw's wake. Day's wake. Daw's wake? So I'm thinking of it like a dad, but without the D, so Dad's wake. Dad's wake. Wakes are an important part of Irish funerals. Oh, it's an often upbeat get-together held the night before the body is buried, where neighbors come over, reminisce, and tell stories that celebrate the life of the deceased. Pedaled down to the road like if I just went fast enough I could leave it all behind. Sat on Keem Bay and watched the horizon. Famous beach to the west of Achill Island. Well, that doesn't help. I'm not familiar with geography. incredibly beautiful with yellow sand and surrounded by hills. And Column appeared. Column, it is you. Haven't you changed? Good to see you again, Column. Call me Cassio. Nodded, smiled. You should meet my boyfriend, Jack. The weather approved. Uh, the brightest day since October. Hey, Space Geek. Monday 6th. Virgo mentioned working at the office again. At the post office again. No thanks. Too many faces. Oh, this is like actual lore here instead of just like background information. Kaisa's mother and brother both work at the post office on Achill. Post offices in Ireland are community hubs, not least because they connect locals to a distant family. In addition to letters, they also hand out social welfare payments and government pensions. Often asked as banks in rural communities. Many of them are part of a newsagents or even a pub. Alright. Got the mechanic there. I call him and Jack at the abandoned village. Climbed up Silver Sleeve Lawn. Abandoned Village is a local tourist landmark at Achill. A village was completely abandoned during the Great Famine. 1845 to 1849. Some of it was used in the early 20th century as a summer village for farmers working the mountains. Jack was all teeth and laughter, but bright-eyed and busy, tainted as or bushy-tailed enthusiasm. I don't think anyone from Achill is that relaxed. The largest island off the coast of Ireland, connected by a bridge to the mainland. It's part of County Mayo, one of the 5 counties and provinces in Connacht. I'm gonna assume Connacht. And I've been pronouncing it right. Let's go. Oh, right. I have to erase things because a band. Kidding? No, really. The young gun Shans, a real talent Chancer is. There's Jack. Oh, isn't he cute? We're called the Banshee. Jack's on drums, of course. Callum's the bassist, setting the groove. Shan sings and writes. I wonder what he's like. This a little serene. I feel so bad about erasing all this stuff. Tuesday. Got hungry, went up to Dugort, to the tea shop. They make the only decent sandwich in Achill. Telling and hearing 5 years of stories, Column had much more than me. Come hang out with us if you want some space, Cassio. Casio? We could go with Casio. We're out in the big house, out towards Keene. The 3 of us are living there together. It's amazing. Yeah, it's grand. At least after we've cleared out all the broken bottles. Come watch us practice. There's another village north of Achill. It's always been one of the tourist hubs. Dugort. Duggar. Alright. This is a common nickname for the houses that belong to Anglo-Irish aristocracy for the years of the independence, before independence. Grand is a typical Irish expression. As an answer to the question, it means fine, a grand old day. Oh, right, I have to erase things. I'm so invested in, like, this, like, culture that I'm learning, and I keep forgetting that, I have to... What is this? Maybe the month will be grand. Maybe. I just realized there's been no music this whole time. Oh. Right. I only noticed that when it started having like little sounds. I don't know if they're loud enough even for the stream to pick up on them. Old room, old habits, old home. was nice to be fed, to sleep in my own bed. Though it felt like a coffin, so dark and empty outside. I got up to think and to figure out how to talk to her. I assumed to mom. A plan. There she is. 2:12 a.m., December 8th. Things fall apart. Hey, wee pet. What are you doing awake at this hour? Okay. Here comes the conundrum. I don't really know how to do an Irish accent, and I don't want to butcher it. But also, it seems like they're going to be talking with a lot of like Irish, I guess, like Irish accent stuff. I forget what it's called. So, I don't know. I'm gonna just, hey ma'am, do sort of like just my normal voice, I think. Just wanted to make a cup of tea. Oh, the pot's on. Lovely. What do you have there? Nothing. I thought you might be drawing. You used to do such lovely drawings when you were small. You're a little artist. Maybe I should have gone to art school instead. You had so much potential. You could have done anything you put your mind to. Did you know Luke got a very good job in Castlebar, working for the bank? Well done, Luke. Who said looking for people? Said very technical, lots of numbers. Not this again. Mom, not this again. Don't tell anyone, but his mom said he's making near 35 grand a year. That's not nothing, dear. I'm going back to college in January for a PhD. Does that get you? What will you do then? Will you make any money with that? You can't keep scraping by, pet. You know you can't help out much. I'm gonna do what I really want to. Stars and things? Yeah, building blocks of everything. Well, okay. And how are you getting to look after yourself? Not to mention, of course, a family of your own. I don't understand this whole alternative thing. It's a great show about teenage phases on Liveline the other day. Irish call-in radio show about current events. It's not a phase. I'm 23. Look, you're gonna have to face facts. Settle down with a nice woman and get your life in order. You have children of your own. So I want the same life as your dad. You won't entertain this for a second. You always wanted the best for you and for me. Let me live the life I want to. And this be the life you want. That hair, those clothes. Nearly lost. Dublin, that university, it's changed you. You let it. But the person I've known. Gives you the right to say who I really am. Don't you dare take that tone from me. I'm your mother. Well, you should act like that. What does that mean? Are they supposed to love their children? Well, you have no right to say that. I've struggled every day to raise them. If not for me, you'd be out perishing. Grateful Wayne. Jesus Christ, I can't take another minute of. I'm back here this instant. Don't take the Lord's name in vain. Raining again. Oh, the clown's door. It's up to the bell. In my head I can hear him saying, here he is! Look at this guy. Call him open the door. He looked at him once. I like Cal. And this game's art style. It's so pretty. the space. Hello? Anyone? Come on, answer me. Damn it, the anomaly. It's a black hole. It's gonna devour me. Devour all of us. One last message before communication cuts out. Going in. I can't save Earth. At least I'll find answer. Dr. Cassiopeia. Over and out. Victor, I can hear. Can't. Hello? An event. Don't give up hope. We're here at the band place. Is this Callum? Or is this his boyfriend? Oh, hi. How are you? You're the other person. Nice to meet you. Bye. Oh, right. Took me to a moment to realize where I was. My head was throbbing. I looked around. It was the big house. Callum's new place. Spot. Breath relaxed. 10:45 a.m., December 8th. Coming and going. Jack jumped through the sitting room door. Wakey wakey. Even his grin was loud and happy. Food's coming. Lots of rations. Coming for Irish bacon. Cleaner and meatier than American bacon. Interesting. Callum's next apparition at the door. This guy. The voice was much softer, urging me to get up when the food was hot. My eyelids still wanted to close. I didn't know how to say things. I rolled onto the cold wooden floor and pulled myself up slowly. The kitchen smelled so good. I'm engrossed by this game. I'm just fascinated by it. I think it's so cute. Welcome to our fabulous abode. I forgot how I pronounced her name. Casio? Sit yourself and prepare for a breakfast extravaganza. Guy with a guitar. Chance. I didn't know if I'd been dreaming. He complimented his playing without thinking. Or I complimented his playing without thinking. It's nothing really. Said something stupid. Aww. I couldn't tell if he was shy or cocky. I already said that. I think I outdid myself, as always. I was salivating at the sight of the fry-up. Irish breakfast, sausages, rashers, black and white pudding, toast, sometimes eggs, sometimes mushrooms. Fried tomatoes, completely different and also not very different at all to an English or Scottish breakfast. Those seem so comfortable. Their own skin, so open to each other. When we were still sitting at the table, the English played over the radio. It was noon. Oh my god, I must have needed a big sleep. I would have had a fit if I was still in bed. Traditional Catholic prayer time when church bells are rung first at 6 a.m. At 6 p.m. In Ireland, the bells are played on the national radio. Alright. Wonder if I could go back. Is there anywhere I can stay in Dublin? I don't know. Why not stay here? Be so friendly. Colin interrupted my thoughts. Calm me down. You're not going nowhere, kiddo. was leaking and damp. It turned out to be the only suitable room for me left was their practice room. I felt guilty but cared for. Just like home. It's so cute. Love it. Watching the toy show with Colin was like being kids again. Late Toy Show is an episode of the late night chat show, Late Show. Alright, that airs just before Christmas. Different children come on the show to play and talk about popular toys and to perform. Big kids looking out for each other and eating too many sweets. Kiss me, honey bun. Ah, he's attacking me. Oh, get a room. We're going. Come on, Mogara. Irish for my love. Oh, Magra. Slan, losers. See you later. Goodbye. Shortened version of Slan Abel. Slan. I think I got that right. Awkward silence. So, how'd you three meet anyway? You went on the trip to Tip. On the trip to Tip this year from Castlebar, named for music festival Vale, which took place in County between 1990 and I was some break, for fun. Can be used to mean fun in Hiberno English, but can also be used in questions like "What's the crack?" or to mean "What's up?" or "How are you?" It was some crack. I had my guitar on the bus. In the middle of a jam, Jack told me you were starting a band. I completely. Jack knows I have the musical ability of a broken wheel. Glad to have you in the house anyway. How'd you even end up here? I knew this place is a scary ghost house when I was a kid. Colin suggested talking about putting together an EP. We needed some work to practice. It's so cool. Got an actual gig coming up soon. I'll be deadly. I wish we were a bit more focused on the music, though. Sometimes I think Colin and Jack just like having a place they can be together. I was a little surprised at breakfast. We were so comfortable around them. That doesn't bother me. Colin and Jack are good people. They're outsiders. I'm an outsider, too. And it's legal now, anyway. About time. Kinda intense living on top of each other sometimes. Really happy you're here. We can talk to someone when they're busy snogging. You know, I did the Leving with your sister, Asha. University entrance exam in Ireland. It always happens over the first 2 or 3 weeks of June. Your family owns Niall's Chipper, right? Chippers are Ireland's fast food. It's the most important item are chips. Oh, the most important items are chips, supplemented by things like battered sausages. Cool. My dad runs it, yeah. We all get roped in to help. I remember when Asha moved into class. I've never heard a Manchester accent in real life. Well, she's back there now with my mom's sister. She's studying medicine and everything, just like Mom. Cool. She's nice to me. I haven't talked to people from my class in ages. I left Ackle so quickly after school. Everybody leaves Ackle. I didn't think it would be so different when school ended. It's a bit different from US or UK. There are 2 levels of school, primary and secondary. Primary is from 5 to 12, secondary is from 13 to 18. Most schools are still connected to Catholic institutions, especially in areas like Ackle. Alright. Tell me about Dublin. There must be all kinds of things happening. Gigs, parties, gigs. Probably. I don't do much in Dublin, or talk to anyone. There's libraries. Mostly read about physics, and work, and do computer stuff. My parents would love it. Well, I might be looking for new ones. They like another child? One dialect would pronounce it as Ihawa. How? What? Maybe I just like don't have an understanding of the language. I'm just absolutely in love with this game's atmosphere. Oh, no, more of this. Alright. December 9th, brand practice. All day. I sat in the corner and listened. Jack, you're coming too soon, he huffed until Colin kisses cheek. By tea time, they were playing in the dark. The house's mishmash. The house's mishmash of wires couldn't handle their equipment and the lights. Yeah, it's a compliment. I told them they sounded like Bon Jovi, but it didn't go down well. Jack shook his head. Not everything's perfect. The house is freezing. The immersion didn't work, and I've learnt a lot about different types of mold. But who cares? Jack, Cullum, and Shans are all so nice. I'll figure out my life tomorrow, or the day after. Wash my one set of clothes. You gotta get more clothes. 10th. Rare blue sky. I want to get out in the fresh air, and Shans joined me for company. Spotted Mrs. McGinty in the field halfway up the hill to the low. Her sheep running ahead of you. She whistled sharp. I don't think she recognized me, but gave us a short, swift nod before she turned up back the hill, sheep in tow. We talked about Manchester and Dublin. He was very impressed with my astrophysics. There's an eviction notice from the guards when I got home. Don't worry, we get one every week. Irish police force. Yeah, I assumed that. So. The 11th. Woke up and Colin was lighting a fire. I could feel the warmth return to my bones. I chopped peat briquettes into thin slivers before the rain came. A common form of fuel, made by compressing the peat from bogs that cover a large part of the Irish Mountains. Alright. Sean put on a tape as we hung up Christmas lights. The four of us lay around the living room listening to The Cure. There's a strange sensation in my body somewhere. Has the weight dropped from my shoulders, or have I lost something important? I don't know. Sunday the 12th. Sean's went home today. I missed him. Colin brought the rest of us to his Aunt Maggie's. Colin stayed with her back when his parents kicked him out. She has such a nice cottage overlooking Duggart Beach, half swallowed by fuchsia bushes and giant rubber. Another village with tourist hubs. This is Duggart. Is a common name for an invasive plant that grows all over Mackhill. It's not actually rubber bed at all, but it looks similar and does get really big. She caught us all wee lambs, made us cup after cup of tea, and insisted we stayed for dinner. Chops and peas and coffee cake. The cake was unbearably dry, but I ate a big slice anyway. We left before it got too dark, and she gave us huge shopping bags of food to take back. There were 4 selection boxes in there, too. Coffee-flavored sponge with coffee buttercream. Common Christmas presents for children. It's a big box with around 6 chocolate bars in it. Things to remember about Colin. He likes junk food. Goes weak at the knees for a pack of crisps, especially if they're salt and vinegar. Hates working in the Corrigan's newsagent cities in the summer. Colin O'Malley, age 24. Loves bass, walking baselines, Jack, Auntie Millie, Mackle. He'll take care of anyone and anything. That's how I met him, because he was feeding a stray cat near the school. My favorite thing about him, the way he awkwardly rubs the back of his head whenever he's nervous. For all his kindness, he has a wicked sense of gallows humor. His laugh is surprisingly loud, given how quiet he is. Callum doesn't do half measures. It's like the way he feels about Jack. He's always all or nothing. Callum is good to tell secrets to, but he's not great for giving advice. He's not that good at making decisions himself. December 13th. Started to forget my routine because I moved to the big house. I wake up at 12, I'm out of bed, and no one at 1ish, whenever the band starts. I wonder who lived here before. Some landlord, dead generations ago. Nobility who owned the big house would have owned a lot of land around them, which was rented out to Irish peasants. For example, Captain Boycott once lived on Ackle Island before famously being boycotted on land he owned elsewhere in Mayo. At 3, there was a knock on the door, then a bang. I saw him coming through the curtain, so I disappeared. Fergal was his littlest post bike, on his little post bike with a letter from Mom. From Mom? Jack was the one who opened the door, handed me the an envelope. I haven't left my room since. I talked with Sean's. He has a solution for everything. I have no things, so we're going to go get my things. Tonight the two of us will rob my house. Based. Oh, come on, that's not erased enough. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Sister Bernadetta, Sisters of Mercy, Castle Street, Westport, Mayo. One of the 32 Irish counties. Pronunciation Mayo, much like the condiment. From the Irish, Mayo. Above Galway is a mountain to the west coast of Ackle Island that descends into the sea. The fictional big house situated on its slope is named after it. Crowhan. To the occupants, your tenancy of a dwelling of Cohan House, Keel, West, Duag, Ackle, Co, Mayo is illegal, and an application for court order of forcible removal has been submitted. You do not have to. If you do not leave before the 14th of December, a Garda Síochána will be called in. Is that on here? You have the whole of 24 hours of the termination date to vacate and give up possession of the above dwelling. Any issue to the validity of this notice, such as the right of landlord to serve it, must be referred to residential tenancies abroad. This notice is served on the 4th of December. Signed, Sister Bernadetta. Landlord. Name for Irish police force. Alright. My dear son, I don't know how to explain I'm not who she thinks or wants. I don't know where to even start. Will she ever call me Cassio? I've been wanting for you to come home all week. What happened all of a sudden? You're like a different person. Whatever it is, I know things will be right as rain soon. I want you to know and forgive me for the things that you said. Oh, I want you to know I forgive you for the things you said. Sorry. I thought she was being an asshole for a second. Alright. That is much better. You're angry. We all said things we don't mean when we're angry. Maybe you're afraid to come home because of that. Maybe you're afraid you're ruining things behind us. But it isn't true. I'm still your mom. I'll always be here. I haven't touched any of your things. I did notice some things you might want to talk about. When you get back, we'll go through it all together. Decide what you want to keep, what you want to throw away. She's trying, but she has all these ideas of how I should be. Missing you, your mom. She didn't even consider she might need to apologize too. Heist plan. Walk in quietly to Duog. Been useful to have this pronunciation later or earlier. Duog is a smaller village. Kaisa's family lives here. Example of what's often called a green road or a boreen in Ireland An old, unpaved track with grass growing in the middle. Walked quietly to Dua, visit the bog road. Opened my bedroom windows using the janky hinge. Pack up my stuff. Don't wake Fergal. Don't wake Mom. Figure out life with clean clothes. I'm so invested. I'm sorry I don't have much like commentary on this. It's just like I'm so engrossed in the story. It's so nice. Oh, the eraser's half used. I just noticed that. The clouds broke as we crossed onto the bog road. When I heard the stream, I knew we were close. There we go. For some reason, it just sometimes doesn't erase stuff. Going with Callum. Oh, oops. The bog road. I think that was 10:20 p.m. December, the bog road. Or are we going with Sean's? Oh, Sean's asked me if I'd missed this place. It sounded so final. I just said no quickly. I didn't feel like talking about it. Before I met these guys, I couldn't have imagined the excitement. Climbed up the stairs and my dad spent 2 summers on. Remember fights about whether Mom should make an apple sponge or an apple crumble for dessert. Remember sick days at home watching Bosco on the TV under the blankets. Very famous TV show for children that ran during the 70s and 80s. Non-gendered puppet in box was still fondly remembered in Irish pop culture. I thought about our old dog, Molly. The way she snuck under my arms looking for rubs. How light she felt in my lap when she died. Hey, don't get your mud on my jacket. I'm in. Room never really felt like mine. How can such a small, empty room have so much stuff in it? Should have brought a bigger bag. Whatever I can fit will be all I have after 2 decades. Maybe this room is so blank because I hadn't figured out who I was. All I wanted to do was sit in the back of the class and read books. Maybe this room lacks identity because it always had to be ready for guests. Granny at Christmas, aunts coming home, cousins from St. Paul. It just hurt as I look at my bed. Part of me wanted to crawl into it, bury myself in the cool sheets and percent. My old clothes were things other people thought I should like. I didn't care enough to have them. Footsteps in the hall. You. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I thought you were a burglar. Can't see you. You ever think of complete gobsheen? Irish insult. Hi, Fergal. She'd heard you. She's probably awake now worrying about the robbers. He's gonna rob us in Octo. Doesn't stop her from writing. Cassio, you okay? Who's that? None of your business. You're living in the big house. What of it? Lots of rumors about what goes on there. They're all like you, right? No one's like me. The biggest freak around, that's for sure. I'm leaving. Hold right there, we're not done. Hands, take my bag. You're gonna regret this. Oh, is that a follow? thank you, Ghoul, Despair, and your boy Denny for following. I must have missed that in chat. It's quite quiet. Now the what's it called? The notification. Maybe I just don't have my volume very loud. Oh, that's weird. You're gonna regret this. Discover you through a mod. Oh, nice. Yeah, thanks for coming. I've been playing this game for the past hour, and I'm so invested in the story. It's so cute, nice. Well, you know, it's not actually that nice. There's quite a lot of conflict here, family conflict. But the art style is so nice. I'm just in love with just like this whole format of storytelling here. Sooner or later, your choices are gonna catch up with you. I'm jumping. Catch me. Keep your bloody voice down. Are we back in space? Stop. You're already so close to the event horizon. Please. Can you hear me, Doctor? Yes, I'm here. Who are you? Call me Control. Don't you have a first name? Something must form. Control will do. Alright, Mr. Control, it's good to hear your voice. Thought I'd never talked to anyone again. How are your vital signs? Are you okay? I'm fine. Did you get my data? I'm looking at your readings now. The anomaly is definitely unnatural. With its trajectory, it will intersect with Earth in only 24 days. To get more data from the event horizon, we can do something, right? Maybe. We might be able to find the event that caused the anomaly in the first place. We don't have time to send a probe. We'll do it. What? It'll kill you. Don't be so pessimistic. Well, like you said, there's still hope. This is reckless. Doctor? Doctor, respond. Please. Call me. Cassie. Haha. Our run collapsed into an out-of-breath walk. I realized all I wanted in the world was a bag of steaming hot chips and vinegar. As Sean's about Isda's chipper in the keel, he was fidgeting with the zip of his jacket. Asked me if that's what I really wanted. His family would be there. If you want to escape family, you go to Dublin. You don't get smart stars like this in the Big Smoke. Big Smoke. Cassiopeia over Keel. 11:40, December 13th. Is Fergal why you can't go home? He's grand. I'm used to it mostly. We haven't really got on since I went to college. He seems like a complete tool. It's my mom. I just can't talk to her. I can't handle how she looks at me now. We keep having the same arguments and talk about everything except the obvious. The only reasonable option left is to leave the country forever. Then she'd be stuck with Fergal. God, that's a terrible fate. I sound angry with her, though. I am. She's done a lot for me. I love her. She raised us by herself. Dad would be away in Scotland for most of the year working. I'm sure she loves you too. Maybe. Rarely use that word much around the house. I guess it's not an Irish thing. My parents are so open with affection, it's gross. No shame at all. How sweet. My mom's been through a lot for my dad. It's from Echo, right? Yeah, he left for work and ended up in Manchester as a porter in the hospital. If I lived in Manchester, I would stay there. If only. Mom had even had to sign a letter to the priest saying that all the kids were being raised Catholic. She's still adamant that me, Tara, and Neil join Dad for Mass every Sunday. So the neighbors don't forget we're just like the rest of you. Hello, who are you? this me? Well, hello. Speak of the devil. Go on, give us a beat. Give us a bit of peace, alright? I just want to meet your new friend. Is his sister or his mom? Ew. Nobody in this family can mind their own business. What, you mean you don't want me to tell mom and dad you're here? See you on Sunday, isn't good enough? Similar to y'all. Alright, yeah, that's fine. That works. It's easy enough for me to remember. I'm Cassio. I'm living with the band right now. Well, that's good. Band will still go. You'll bet me a fiver the band would break up before Christmas. Oh, really talented. Talented and annoying. Sounds like my big brother. Lovely to meet you, Cassio. Cool name. Thanks. That's my wee sister. She's a terror. I like her. She said my name is cool. It is. It's nice to hear people use it. Really? I hate my name. Chance? No, that's a football nickname. Niels Sean Zakem? I don't have a chance. The pronunciation of Sean's is the same as Sean's. Like, chance, but with... Oh, Chance. Alright. My name is Ayash Ishan. It's Indian. Will I stick to Chance then? I mean, I don't know if that feels like me either. It feels like a character. But isn't that what a nickname is? You can change it. Your name is whatever you say it is. It's named after my grandfather. Can't imagine what my parents would say. Trouble I get into if I even suggested it. I picked Cassio for a game in college and then it grew on me. Yeah, of course. Wait, what? You picked it? Obviously? I thought you knew. I mean, yeah, I didn't think about it. That's cool. Thanks for talking to me. Lads from town would think I'm a weirdo talking about names. We're all weirdos. That's true. I used to wish I was normal more than anything. I fixed myself, and then I realized I didn't need to be fixed. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Punk. Mom says to come upstairs and stay the night. Alright, time to go, Cassio. Da will drive you back to Dua this morning. We're leaving now, Tara. See you soon. Mom says you'll die of the cold out there. Love you too. Bye. So cute. I'm just in love with this whole game's aesthetic. Pages. The 14th. Story of the heist spilled out over breakfast the next morning. Jack called us criminal masterminds. After a cold dripping shower, I got changed into clean clothes. Everybody was mighty impressed that I had a different t-shirt. I've never appreciated doing the washing though. What's happening? Why is the screen shaking? We're ripping out the page? In the evening, we watched Into the West. Made hot chocolate for everyone by melting down 2 selection boxes. It was a treat. Went with the gang to the post to get the dole. Artist's salary, starving artists maybe. And the queue was shocking, but everyone was friendly. People of all ages, but mostly older. I won't let that happen to me. Unemployment benefits in Ireland. Kept a distance just in case Fergal or Mom were working. Colum got another written warning from the guards about the house. Chance suggested that we could live in the seal caves up by Duggart Hill. Famous 5 style. There's also a letter for me, but I didn't open it. They bought some cans in the shop to take home and a drink. 16th. We went to bingo. Me and Jack went to put up posters for the gig next week. Fox's Den, number 10, cup of tea, lovely legs, 11. Alright, something weird happened there with the erasing. Got a few looks when we arrived. Most of them were older women. I only ever saw at Mass. We spotted Auntie Maggie and joined her. No one paid us much mind after that. We won a shampoo gift set. Thank God. We really needed some in the house. Everyone looks a bit greasy. Things to remember about Jack. Age 25. Comes from a big family. There's 7, 8 children. Jack is somewhere in the middle, but I keep losing track. Hates sitting around doing nothing, rain, reading. He's vain about his appearance. He keeps trying to teach us how to use a moisturizer. Loves sitting around drinking cans, cooking for others. Adventure. Talks about leaving Akko like it's a question of when, not if. Callum's always wanted to stay. My favorite thing about him, Jack's a great person to watch TV with. Joking about whatever's on. He likes making things, but he's not great at cleaning up after himself. I will, yeah, he says, but he never gets around to it, and he gets sulky if you push it. I love these little glimpses into how Cassio sees everybody. We woke up to a flooded kitchen floor. First pipe, Colum said, rubbing the back of his neck. Happens when it freezes, he said. Colum's head was stuck under the sink all morning, and he did what his father taught him. Mathan Budakale. Mathan Budakale? Literally good boy, but used in context. It means something more like, well done, you're the man. An Irish person might also say, good man yourself, good on ya. Man buhel. CH is an inconsistent in this language, as far as I can tell from like my little phrases that I'm picking up here. Chance and Jack helped with mopping and towels. I felt a bit useless, so I kept out of the way. About writing a letter to Mom again. Sean's pulled a paperback from somewhere and tossed it to me. Asimov. Once I had read before, but I was happy to read it again. Opened my letter this morning. It was Fergal himself. What a bollocks. Shans took me out for a walk down to Kiel and then Ackville Sound. It was lovely. I love the sea. Even when the gulls screaming and their heads off in the pale sky. General rude word in Ireland. Yeah. Wind was pushing us around, so we didn't talk much. It felt nice to be with someone in a comfortable silence. Ended up reaching the football pitch, and we sat on the new stone fence. We both bonded over being terrible at GAA. I had to go on Saturday morning for the years. I couldn't do even the most basic drills. Ugh. Part of the attic ceiling fell in during the storm last night. Saw it from the outside first, the gray morning light. Could have been a lot worse. Colum used a tarp for Jack's drums to cover it, but that won't last. The place is starting to feel a bit scary. Sean stayed with us and we had a makeshift Sunday dinner with a leg of beef Maggie gave us. Found myself missing my mud group. Told Chance about computers and role-playing. Multi-user dungeons, early form of online text-based role-playing. New people in colleges all over the world. No one else from Ackle, though. Is there even a computer on the whole island? The 20th. Tonight after practice, we all went down to Keene to make a massive bonfire on the beach. It was a pre-gig ritual to ward away evil spirits. Everything was sodden after weeks of rain. It was definitely magic that the fire started. And something weird is going on with the page here. Right? There we go. Now it's erasing. There we go. No one else from Echo. Callum had some lighter fluid, which probably helped. We sang songs in the drivel. drizzle. Our backs were soaked, but the heat was, and the crake was cheering. I meant to burn my letters, but I forgot. Hello. We got a letter from the university. Very fancy. Seal and everything. Mom wouldn't open it. She said she couldn't. No, she is. But I did. I didn't get that scholarship. Who are you trying to cod, fool? Yeah. I see you living in those wasters, dossing all day. Be idle and doing nothing. They're dragging you from their families, though. Through the mud, too. Whole island talking about you. It's weird. You're walking a holy show of yourself. You're making a holy show of yourself. You always wanted us to think you were an awful smart, too good for real work. Sucked up to the teachers and convinced the old pair to send you to college. And for what? Hop on, if you... Oops. Right now you'd have said something. What the hell do I do? High cost of living, no name. Queen of Ackle. 80s ramp walk. Play louder. I keep accidentally erasing things. Castle Bar, 10 p.m. Tuesday, December 21st, 1993. The high cost of living. Hello. I'm doing good. I really like this game. Just aesthetically, it's so pretty. I've been playing it. I'm just so engrossed in the story. I haven't been being a good streamer in the stream, like commentating and stuff. I've just been like reading it out. So engrossed in like what's going on. Invested. Not too late. The floor was shaking. Column's base. Dark community hall was a mess of bodies. Black tees, metal bag, denim jacket bag. Oh. Mess of bodies, I already read that. I pushed and shoved to see them up close. There they are, it's the band. Lads looked incredible. Jack was at the back, going wild on the jump drums. Column's bass was perfectly smooth, keeping the others in time. Chance's guitar with his voice had the crowd hooked on attention. I think I messed up with that. It's too late. Banshee finished. Everyone loved them. So many cheers. Oh, oops. After Column, Jack, and Sean's left the stage, the room seemed getting more packed. Darkness filled the hall. The music started again. They were the pre-show. Lights fell instantly back. Came back, I instantly fell in love. First one guitar that I saw. Yeah? I felt the rumble. I felt the distortion. I felt like she on the stage in her massive boots. I jumped in fright when she roared, and then I kept jumping. The Nosferatu, the heaviest band in Mayo. I was getting crushed between people, wondering if I was gonna die. I didn't care, I just wanted to be there. This is not my concert experience. I'm not a big fan of concerts. Oh, I guess. I do not like concerts. They're way too stimulating to me. Yeah, dancing superstar. He started flailing at me and I joined in. Being friends with this like made me feel like a superstar. I danced so long I thought my arms and legs were falling off. The anonymity of the crowd was free. This is like an accurate depiction of like sort of like this feels like the screen feels interesting, that's sort of like, I don't know, I did not like concerts whenever I go to them. It's too much. What's that? It's me. The lights came up. My eyes adjusted to the horror of the lit hall. Everyone started to shuffle out slowly as they recognized their sweaty friends, exhausted and happy. I was wrecked. I headed backstage to find the gang. The ground looked sweaty underneath the litter of lost beer cans. Jack announced a house party at our gaff. Nosferatu are coming. They're gonna drive us all the way back to Hackle. Oh, cool. That didn't seem like a very enthusiastic, oh cool. Hello. What's going on? We're going back to a space scene. Or not, we're party scene. Let's go. I hate parties. I've never actually been to, like, I guess this style of, like, party, like, loud music and stuff, and, like, that kind of stuff. But, like, it just doesn't seem like an appealing environment to me. Here you are. Couldn't find you anywhere. What are you doing in the attic? I want some space. My room is kind of full. Some people I haven't seen since Skyle Damine? I'm not very good at talking to people. Secondary school. Skull Donut. December 22nd. Finding space in the attic. Oh, we're coming up on Christmas. 1 a.m. I didn't think. Will I kick them out? It's fine. I don't think they recognize me. Oh. I just want to chill and look at the sky. My mom caught me smoking. She'd kill me. Mine's a bloody doctor. She sees patients with lung disease or with lung cancer every other week at the hospital. Maybe this isn't as bad as cigarettes. Still smoke. Gonna die sometime. Yeah. When I was 10, my grandmother in India died. I never met her. Suddenly, I never could. Mom told me she was cremated. Strange, but I like the idea of her ashes going back into nature. Life keeps going. Atoms develop into proteins, into cells, into us. That stuff hit you hard, huh? Shut up. The universe is 13 billion years old. It just gets more complex, more intricate, weirder. Are they vaping? Or is this like weed or something? Every second is totally different from the last. Are you saying we have to make most of the time we have? Yeah, you're assuming time is even real. Totally. You know, Colin and Jack? I don't know. Maybe. Does it even matter? That means, like, girls or boys? Both? Neither? I like sleeping. I like being here with you. Nice. God for eaters. You're living in a limbo. Then you showed up. Hell is limbo. It's weird to see classmates who've never left. We could be ourselves in Dublin. Imagine if we lived together. I'd like to live in a barge someday. We live on the canals. Cassio, come on, he's flirting. You can teach me about space. You can teach me the guitar. I could reinvent myself like David Bowie. For real, not pretending. You're pretending. I think the guy other people see and the real me are very different. Who's the real you? I don't even know. Not Shane's anymore. Not Ishan. Someone. I'm telling you, give yourself a new name. Can I hang up posters in our barge? Yeah, of course. You can hang up whatever you want. We have plants. Take care of them. I'm a plant killer. Okay, got a good nickname. Barge Band. They're so cute. Think about the ozone layer. Day 10 since first contact. There's been no response from Doctor. I confirmed the trigger event for the anomaly. 14 days left until the event, when it will reach Earth. Got the data. Please receive. You're still there? Of course, I'm a professional. It only took a few minutes to align my orbit and escape again. It's been a week. Control, I detect wormholes nearby in all directions. Space-time is being ripped to shreds. I think I can use them. I don't feel like I with these space things. First jump is a success. You're back. You're reading saves and you're beyond that. You traveled 50,000 kilometers in a second. It's unbelievable distortion of space-time. This is just the beginning. Black hole expand time dilation. Get worse. Continue analyzing the data you sent yesterday. Keep it up, buddy. Where am I going now? Am I getting back to Earth? Anime. Hello, I have good news, Doctor. Source of the position. Take me to Discord. I think I was already headed that way. I found some data, something in the data that might tell us more about the trigger. It seems to be an image or something. It didn't use. I don't understand it yet. Go ahead. By the way, my name. Mars. 12,000. Cassiopeia made a breakthrough. Found more evidence of the original position annihilation that caused the anomaly, the trigger event. It hasn't happened yet. Its effects are written back in time. Stop it. You know what we have to do? Not yet. I'm still decoding this message. I'm even more sure than ever that's the key. I've narrowed the event's future location in Ireland. It's not far. I'm sending you my location and contact. Call me as soon as you arrive. By then, we'll have less than a day left. See you soon, Control. About that, my name. Jumping. My name is cute. Call me back. Sure. See you soon. Don't be late, Mac. Put the kettle on. I woke up comfy. Light came in through the roof. There's something heavy on my legs. Still wearing last night's clothes. The shoes. Oh, I just need to click. God, everyone's still downstairs. 6 a.m. December 22nd. Back of me. On top of me. Hey, wake up, sleepyhead. Get off of me, Egypt. Probably the closest I've been to anyone except my mom. Are you still asleep? Yes. I dreamt about aliens. I know we probably shouldn't laugh at this. I'm thinking, what? sorry. Shut up. Please, Cassio, stop, please. Cassio? Cassio! Cassio, come back! I don't blame her. I don't know, that's definitely a very difficult, like, situation, I guess. It's moving so fast. Is that Mom? Hello there, Cassia. Hi, Maggie. The frost are beautiful. Cold, though. Wind is fierce, too. Yeah, I'd be surprised to see you so early. Especially if you're like a night out at Castle. That must be great. Sleep very well. Nothing like the sea to impress us with. It's terrible leaving every September. Hot Castle. Cry. Mom said. It's a lot of things. Whatever it is. It's one of the things. These things always are. Go home for Christmas. God, that. Mom and his dad are like cats and dogs, but he doesn't see them every day. That Mom doesn't go home. Jack lost her. Head for the pizza. This year we'll have a chicken. Joking. He didn't say that. Christmas dinner in that rotten house. The state of it must be freezing and damp too. This can't live like that. That's a disgrace. The roof will be gone before you know it. Kinda is. Bits of it. Come to me. I'd love some company at Christmas. People keep their room comfortable by themselves. What do you mean? No, around you they can't just be open with each other. But I mean, keep things like that private. So that's done. You have your own process. We have a nice chicken anyway. Jack is making jelly. He was bringing it out in the open that caused all of his troubles. That's an awful thing to say. Asking him to hide who he is, even if he could. Sorry. No, you're right. He does care about you. He definitely appreciates you talking to him after his O'Malley kicked him out. He knows I care about him too. He used to say I was a bit weird. He'd say all sorts of things. People are mean. Hold on to the good ones. Thinking there must be a good man out there. Never was one. Father told me my only hope was none. Like almost hid from everyone. I do God. Self-collar. I'll have to get a bigger goose. What? How come you're all coming to me for Christmas? Moving out of that place. I have a spare room and a lovely couch. Lots of butts. It'll be the best Christmas gift. For all, and I'm sure we'll figure it all out on St. Stephen's Day. It's a national holiday on the 26th of December. You might also hear it called Boxing Day. I'm familiar with Boxing Day, but I don't actually know what it is. It's often seen as the truly relaxing day. It doesn't involve cooking, opening presents, or any other higher energy activities of Christmas. Interesting. When I got back, Sean said left. All his stuff too. Didn't want to talk. Someone on my couch. So I lay on the floor. Trying to remember things to remember about Chance. Jean Chance Lavelle dislikes Ackle, talking about himself, smelly fish, black pudding. He gets on best with his brother Neil. They play football in the garden, sometimes when the weather's good. 18, 19. Is living last summer. Likes music, reading, music, science fiction, Manchester, music, his mom's cooking, music. He bought a guitar with some cash from working at the chip shop. doing this again. Erasers. It's down. It is getting small. He's never been to India. He doesn't even want to know his relatives there. He wants to go somewhere sometime though. Favorite writer's Arthur C. Clarke. Arthur C. Clarke. I'm going to make him read at Swim Two Birds. He'll love it. He's terrible at lying. My favorite thing about him, he taps his fingers on any nearby surface, hammering out little tunes. 22nd of December. Things changed so quickly, before you're ready at all. Colin was upset, Jack was furious. He said the Banshee are finished because of me. Chance told them he's done. Went to hide in the attic, but it was raining. Everyone at the party cleared out. Someone called the guards on us. A noise complaint. We have 24 hours to get out. Big house is done. Maggie's coming back tomorrow to get our stuff. 23rd. Maggie drove up to the house this morning in her old banger. You'll catch a death staying there any longer. It was kind of nice being scolded with kindness. We bundled all of our stuff into her car, but then there wasn't enough space for us to sit. So myself, Colin, and Jack had to walk. It was a very silent journey across Ackle. Played dusty board games by the fire and we all warmed up a little. Maggie finally realized I wasn't always a girl. She was very nice. I suppose no one ever expects it. Jack even kind of apologized for being upset at me. Maggie's college only has 2 bedrooms and I'm on the couch again. It's a small one, but she has a cozy woolen blankets. I like it. There we go. Maggie O'Malley. Age 63. I felt bad asking, but she just laughed. Likes tea, Venice whirls, traditional music, painting, Legion of Mary. My favorite thing about her, the way she prepares tea. She uses loose leaf. She's really careful with it. There's a lot of art in her house. Apparently she's popular with the artists who live around here. She learned she learned Irish from her grandmother, who didn't speak any English. Her grandmother left her the cottage when she died. 3. She taught English and geography. Dislikes cold weather, drunk people, licorice. Marry 2 names from downtown in the village. 4. Before I knew her as Column's aunt, I knew her as one of the readers in Mass. She still does it. 5. She has a lovely soft singing voice. Not just at Mass. She gets called to sing whenever there's a session going on in the pub. 24th. Christmas Eve. After my first hot shower in weeks, I helped Colin prepare tomorrow's dinner. I was hoping I'd get to talk to him about what happened with Chance, but I couldn't. In the evening, we went to a pub for a Christmas Eve pint. I wondered what I'd do if I saw Chance, but he wasn't there. Fergal was, though. I wasn't expecting it, but through the crowd our eyes met. It felt like a punch in the gut. Drank my diluted blackcurrant quietly, and didn't look that way again. As we were leaving, he pushed an envelope into my hand. I was going to give this to you. Is there actually a... Alright. Is there actually a... No, this is a letter from Mom. Post office is closed now. This is the last letter to be delivered. Fergal and I both worked off our feet with a rush of cards. I recognized many of the names. Young people you were in school with. All gone. Some of them in Dublin. Some in the States. Canada. Australia. Google, you're not home. I think. I erased that. I've heard things. I understand you're not who I thought you were, but I can't believe it. It seems so sudden. There were no signs. You never told me you were unhappy. I'm sorry if all of this is my fault. I must have raised you wrong. People do say it's bad for your child to be tied to your apron, but I cared so much for for you, pet. It's okay if you like men or dress funny or whatever it is. The world is changing. I won't get mad, not on Christmas, but I'm worried about you. That's all. You keep making life so difficult for yourself. I just don't know where you'll end up. And if you could keep it quiet, sure, what that you do on your own time is your own business. No one else should mind. See you soon and we'll talk at last. I've been making nice pies, or mince pies. Made one as much as dough and filling as I normally do, but it took much longer than I thought without you. Silly old me. There are so many. Fergal won't finish them by themselves. Mom. Roast potatoes, goose, ham, roasted carrots and parsnips, Brussels sprouts, onion gravy. Well, at least that sounds positive. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's gonna be the end of the world. There was so much snow. I wasn't sleeping. There was so much snow. I couldn't stop thinking about Mom's letter. So I was awake at 2 in the morning when it started. Gentle hissing as it hit the window finally helped me doze. Jack woke me up early, eager for presents. Callum came in behind him with a cup of tea. 8:20, Christmas, December 25th, extraterrestrial. I guess that's the chapter name. We were ushered to Maggie's living room with cups in hand. I didn't have any presents for anyone. But everyone was so nice. Maggie gave me an unopened box of makeup. Callum joked about it being the one thing he gave her last year. I was delighted to see it, to have it passed on. Her Fergal or Mom had anything for me. Soon enough, it was time for Mass. Maggie was very kind about none of us coming to Mass. So it was obvious. So kind it was obvious she was really disappointed. Never missed Mass on Christmas before. It didn't feel like Christmas. All I could think about was the letter. Mom. I decided to go home. It's easier to just go than keep chewing on it. Woo! Are we having our confrontation with Mom? Okay, so you don't have to go. Or you don't have to. I think we kinda do. I feel like we're not gonna be able to do anything until we do. If you want to go, do. Just don't feel like you've no choice. Family doesn't only have to be the one you're born into. That's great. I feel more like a sister than my actual sisters. Don't forget that. Is Callum trans mask? I get that feeling just like, it's not said explicitly, but it feels like there's a couple hints towards it. Leaving the house. Going in the house, maybe. This. So. Turkey's delicious, Mom. Thanks. What's wrong? Nothing. Pass some more gravy. It's so good. How was Mass? Oh, last weeks. The priest gave a very nice sermon about the importance of family. Oh, are there many kids? Of course, he came out and told us everything they learned about nativity. Why we must look after today, after the needy. Margaret O'Malley was looking after myself and Callum the last few days. He's very kind. He's a strange one, alright, talking and taking in other people's children. Can I have some more sprouts, thanks? Is there anything on the TV for Christmas? Oh yeah, they're showing that movie you were in. What are you talking about? T, of course. And they made you a lot less ugly for the TV. I did love E.T. when we went with your dog. For months afterwards, he used to spend all day drawing the cutest pictures of people in space. I had one on the fridge for years. Never put up any of my art, Mom. They didn't draw anything, Fergal. Shut your gob. Shouting, that's not very ladylike. Jesus, Fergal, what's your problem? What's my problem? You abandoned your mother and left her worried sick for weeks. And you show up out of the blue dressed like that. Come now, Fergal, remember the story of the prodigal son. That you were going to say to him? I didn't come home to be ridiculed. I hope you came home to apologize. I'll give you an apology if I can get some too. Stop. Let's just enjoy the dinner. Just peeling spuds. Spuds are? All week. And I'm just glad we're here together. See why it's been hard to talk? It's even harder to listen to this crap. Mom! I just don't understand, Pet. Why do you need to understand? Why can't you just accept me? What me are you talking about? The one I've known for 23 years? Or the one I've known for 2 weeks? It's the same me. I want you to know me better. I want us to be in each other's lives. Are you threatening to leave again? I need some air. I can't run away forever. Pet, come back. The air I needed was 2 kilometers away in the snow. Kilometers away in the snow. It was cold air and damp air. But it was quiet air. Wow, this page. Happy Christmas. We're not destroying the pages. 26th. Back in the big house. There was a strange burning smell when I turned the light on in the kitchen this morning. It's falling apart, but houses don't fall apart all at once. They do it slowly, piece by piece, by room. The electricity isn't safe, and I don't want to light a fire. I don't want anyone to Hi. Hi, Raiders. I'm kind of in the emotional climax of the story right now. Well, thank you, Rena Star, for raiding. Sorry, this is kind of like... is kind of like the big emotional peak, where I've been following the story for the past 2 hours, and it kind of doesn't make sense without the context of a 2-hour story. But you can watch me almost cry, I guess. Hello. No, it's absolutely fine. It's great. This is a weird game to stream because it's not great for anybody who hasn't been watching the whole stream. And I'm also way too engrossed in the story to be a good streamer. Take on it. Alright, I guess I'm gonna try to do a bit of a summary. I guess. So we are so the story revolves around a trans girl living in Ireland, and sort of just like the climax of like coming out to her mother, her single mother. Dad died, so her single mother, and it's today is just past Christmas. It's the 27th of December. Jeez, there's so much story that happened. We just got off of like sort of an emotional climax with I think older brother, or something. I think it's like confronting us at the house for like abandoning them for a while. We had like a, yeah. I absolutely love the aesthetic of this game. It is so fun. It's a game that I just found in my Steam library. Because it was part of at least a Humble Bundle once. And it's just it's probably the game, honestly. What happened? We just ended our confrontation with the cop in our old one. Basically, they accused us for they got mad at us for leaving, or mad at me, mad at, I don't know, I'm saying us as in me as the player, and the character. Game's a little loud. Oh, alright, I can turn it down. I think, is that good? Oh yeah, it's definitely a little loud. I have my headphones really low. I did not realize that. Anyway. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Oh my god, there's just so much story that I do not I'm a little bit like emotionally, like I'm very emotionally invested in the story, and I'm a bit too like invested in it to actually like think clearly and summarize it properly. I'm just gonna continue, I guess. Hello. Yeah, it's cool. It's like I want to say it's like $15 on Steam. It's a 2.5 hours story, apparently, according to like game completion. I'll probably take a bit longer on it just because I'm reading stuff out loud, but I read fairly quickly. Chance walked past the house today, headed for Keene Beach. Chance is a person who we had a very awkward relationship with in the past few days. Our conversations are wriggling through my skin. Basically, he got really eager to move out. So we got like high, I think, or drunk or something at a party, and he got really emotional and like asked us out to asked me out. I'm gonna say us. I'm gonna stick with us. That feels less weird. He asked us out to move to Dublin, I guess. It was about 4:30 and there was a knock. I blew out the candles and buried myself under a blanket. Is it Mom? Are you in there? No. I hate him. He was around the town as you lot got out. Heard the guards were coming and scampered. But then Aoif told me you hadn't been seen at old Miss O'Malley's house. This is our older brother. He's kind of a dick. Did they turn you away? No, I just came here. Guess no one really wants a weirdo like you around. Like, come on! Mom was worried sick about you. Dude. Can you be kind once? Can't believe she still cares. I think she'd have given up on you by now. I have. Dude! Come on. Are we gonna call her? Hello? Hello? It's so good to hear you've received the voicemail. Damn it. McHugh, please leave your message. Damn it, where are you? If you'd like to talk about my, accountancy services? What is this, a joke? You're an accountant? Hello? Pick up. Tell me how to fix this. I don't know where to go. Your name and number and I'll get back to you. Except you haven't, Mac. I trusted you. Hello? I've known for weeks when I would arrive. I could count the time left in hours. You reached the voicemail of, I've no hurt, and no one left. There's no one on earth who even knows who I am. No NASA to whisk me away. No, not even an accountant from Mayo. Just some sheep in a field, while a black hole devours the earth. At least I can witness the end of everything under a nice clear sky. Hello. "28th. I woke up coughing this morning. Hope I'm not coming down with a dose of something. I saw Chance through the window this morning again. I had to do something. So I walked into the wind and down onto the beach. Chance! Cassio? Hey, so, how are things? Oh, fine, you know, same old. What are you doing here? I thought you were with Colum and Jack and Duggart now. Jesus, you look awful. It's complicated. Of course it is. I was with them, then I was back home, and now I'm not. Yeah, you always seem to make things complicated. Weird. Sorry, Chance, I was surprised. We can fix everything. We can go get Colum and Jack and put the band back together. We can just be friends again. The band was a dream. It was never going to happen. Chance, come on. I liked you. You were so good. We did nothing all summer and then played a single gig in a community hall. Where's this coming from? What happened to you? It's just reality. What about Dublin? What about Manchester? Or India? Be stupid. Pairing off. Without money, without money, we'll only have me crying home on the phone anyway. Let's act without thinking. Specifically, the person is going somewhere to do it. We're just running off at the speed of a hare. God, you're like a different person. I don't even know you. When I went home, I found out about how people talked about the lot of us. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. I liked you. That's not me. You hear yourself? You have no idea what it's like. I'm already an outsider on Akil. I don't belong anywhere. I can't... That's why we have to look out for each other. I just want to be normal. I'll never be normal with you. Cassiopeia. Thank you for waiting. I made some tea for you. Thought you might be a bit dehydrated from space. You're an accountant? Yeah. Must have been a bit of an astronomy geek. God. Picked up your signals. Did you not tell someone important? Well, I wanted to, but no one listened. I had to do something. Thanks. Thanks, Mac. Nice to meet you. For real. You're shorter than I pictured. What do you do now, then? The source of radiation is on the far side of Ackle Island. There's a bus coming soon. We're waiting on a bus to save the world. It's usually on time. We can sit up front. It's so cold. I should light a fire. And if I wanted to, there's no fuel. I'd have to break a chair or something. Getting by with blankets and hot tea. At least the kettle works. Maggie, Colin, and Jack came by. I don't know. I don't want anything. I forgot to read that. Oops. My chest feels tight. My body hurts. I can't stop coughing. Every time my head spins. Cassio? Cassio! Come out, pet. You can't live in there. It's not safe. Chance told us. Cassio, we know you're in there. Sorry things didn't work out with your mom, pet. Cassio, it's like I told you. We're family. Please, come out now. This is ridiculous. Are you sure she's really here? Not even a fire going. Call the guards. Something really bad could have happened. This is ridiculous. She's probably left for Dublin. You of you waste so much time on her. She doesn't even appreciate the half of it. That's enough, Jack. Come on. Whoa. Gopher. Hey, thanks for the raid. Oh, I just realized I haven't been shouting people out with my raids. I forgot I have a raid command. Does that work? It does not seem to have worked. Oh, it did work. Oh, oops. I did it twice. Hello. I should also shout out the other person who raided me earlier. Oh, nope. That didn't work. Arena star. There we go. How did the work stream go? Did I misspell that name? I'm flooding chat with Nightbot. Oops. Arena star. There we go. Yeah. So I just had this conversation like 2 seconds ago because someone else raided me 2 seconds ago. This is not the best game to come into on a raid because it is a very like story-based game and I'm very like emotionally invested in it at this point and kind of like not really able to summarize it well because I'm so like currently like immersed. I just realized how much my throat hurts. How did you know where to go? This is the image I received from the black hole data. I had an address on the back. I hope you're right. It's getting dark out there. By me. Tongi Road. Oh, I didn't read that. 30th. Guards came back. Virgil with them. I almost called out, but I knew better. I'm scared. I'm starving. I feel so sick I'm gonna die. Virgil, this place is a wreck. I don't think there's anyone here. I know there is. I heard movement, and I saw lights last night. Can't be wasting time on this. The big search is starting soon. For all we know, we'll find the body on the coastline. Searching this place will only take 5 minutes. I don't want to break down the door and find an empty house. Nuns would have my neck. Tell you what, come back tomorrow after dark with PJ, see what we can see. If there's someone in there, I'll get them out. I'm scared, I'm starving. I feel so sick I'm gonna die. You sure this is the right place? It's the only thing we've got. Okay, pass the image to me and I'll put it through the letterbox. She has it, but the black hole is still here and it's growing. She's my mom. Doesn't matter. It's all in her hands now. Hey, Mac. If Earth survives this, do you want to see the rest of the universe with me? December 31st. New Year's Eve. The anomaly. I have to go somewhere. I can barely move. It's so cold. I'll burn the book. The eraser is barely anything anymore. This feels weirdly, like, tense. I'm a little bit lost on what's going on at this point. I think that might be the point, though. This feels sort of like a breakdown, I guess. This is the end of the world. Cassio's eyes? Or Casio's? I don't know. Oh, static warning. If your eyes are sensitive, this is not the best. If, like, photosensitive stuff is not the best part of the stream for that. Probably should minimize or something. Just visually. It's not necessarily, it's basically static, same sort of principle. Am I erasing myself? I'm not even like in control of my mouse anymore. Just doing that automatically. I wasn't moving my mouse there. I have my hand off my mouse right now. Time doesn't exist in a black hole. Every moment crushed together, past and present, and future in one endless screen. No way to change anything. No way to move. Our little artist. No way to escape. God, you really lost. Dublin, that university, it's changed you. You let it. The two of you waste so much time on her. I just want to be normal, and I'll never be normal with you. You're the biggest freak around, that's for sure. This feels like an anxiety attack. Like, this is, like, accurately depicting. Sort of, like, just, like... Oof. This game is tense. Drawing. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. You poor thing, you're burning up. It's okay. Everything will be okay. Your mammy's here now, love. Got you, dear. Got you, Kaiso. Oh. Everyone's here. "10 years since the event. The world started to stabilize. Communications between towns and cities, and even countries, commonplace again. No computers yet. There's a demand for accountants again. Mac makes a reasonable living selling and living doing the books for local businesses around the West Coast. He set up a desk plant on his new cubicle desk, where he hears the familiar roar of the spaceship outside. Cassiopeia. Tidy. He finishes tidying first. He wants to impress her with his neatness. Straightens his tie and heads outside. "Long time no see," Cassiopeia says, grinning. Her skin seems to have been tanned purple by some strange cosmic star. "It's only been a year," Max says, "but I'm sure for you it's been many more." They both laugh as he looks at her. Max's chest gets uncomfortably tight. Missed her. He wasn't sure if the conversations about space and science he missed or personality. "I have some great stories for you," Cassiopeia says. "I'll tell you about them in the ship." "What?" "Aren't you coming?" she says, surprised. "I came back like you said, Ed." He doesn't know how to answer. "Can't," Max says at last. "Sometime soon, but not now." Cassiopeia stares at him, then nods. "Mac?" "Yeah, Cassiopeia? Whenever you're ready, call me. I'll be there. I'll come get you. See you next year." Oh. January 5th, 1994. Been awake for a few days. Eating turkey leftovers, drinking cups of tea, sleeping. Finally able to write without my hands shaking. Today is the first day I feel myself again. Colin comes around a lot. Every day since I was found, Jack comes too, but he doesn't stay. Yesterday, Colin brought cake from Maggie, and today he brings me a new journal. Found the remains of the old one in the big house. Decided to start over. It was almost full anyway. I haven't seen shots, but Colin says he's asking for me. I tell Colin to say hi. We're all still awkward with each other. Jack and Colin too. I think everyone feels... Jack's cooking apology rashers. Soon he'll be well enough to climb Krogan with them again. December 31st, 2018. Happiness. I'm happy with my life now, despite everything. I have regrets about the past, of course. But looking back, I think I mostly did the best I could. 1994 to 2018. 16 years. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Go with this one. I like this one. I got an achievement for that. I got a trans rights achievement for that. I'm gonna... I'm not gonna put my real name. Oh. That was an amazing game. I absolutely loved it. I'm sorry, I was a bad streamer for this entire game. I wasn't doing many jokes.
In years our stars will all have gone. But we have time to cry together and enjoy the last of the dawn. Hold me in your arms, oh we're no longer apart.
I can't even like speak. I this is just such an amazing game. I don't know I don't know what to even say about it. I I'm just like overwhelmed with emotions. Oh, I feel like I shouldn't. I'm not skipping these credits. I think it's important that these people are honored. Such a good job, all of them. I shouldn't be drinking sweet tea. I have sweet tea on my desk, and it's like, it's okay. I don't know. It's like, I've not had iced tea before. This is my first time, like, trying it. I don't know. I like hot tea. I don't really like this. Like, it's just kind of meh. But it's caffeinated, and I shouldn't be doing that, because I'm about to go to sleep after this. Oh, oh, this game. I get to know. September 9th, 2012. Virgil's baby. Cow mine. A lot cuter than I expected. I think she resembles Valerie, but no one else sees it. Valerie's mostly the mousy Donegal woman. She wears a lot of makeup and complains about it. She'd look great without it too. I don't dare say it. Two of us find it hard to make conversation at the best of times. Christening is uneventful despite all the fuss beforehand. Valerie wanted us all up in Donegal. She's a bit younger than Virgil and very much a homebird. Dinner, everyone in the hotel is friendlier than I was worried about. Almost all chat is around the upcoming Ireland final between Mayo and Donegal, whether Mayo can lift their Samu Gay curse. Reference to an old urban legend about Mayo. The county Eccleston can't win the National Gaelic Football League. Local Fine Gael counselor drops by the hotel to say hello, to Fergal's smug delight. During the Celtic Tiger, Fergal bought the post office shop with a terrifying loan, and despite Echo getting quieter every year, he's got by. Common name for the boom periods in the Irish economy from mid-90s to aughts. Proud of him. Ma'am mentions my book. I'm sure it isn't as good as a baby. Not sure if she means it or if she's even read it. She falls asleep in the car as I drive us home. Ma'am. The older I get, the more I admire Ma'am. Mom. She did the best she could with a very difficult situation. And if she wasn't perfect, well, that's just the same. Isn't that just the same for all of us? Oh, nice. This is where all of our like little definitions are. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna go through all of these. I think I think I've gotten through with the main story. I don't necessarily need a what happens next. Maybe I'll look at it on my own time, but I think that's good enough to end the game or to end the stream on. Oh, wow. That stream that game hit me in the feels. Like, oh my. But yeah, uh I'm going to I'm going to end the stream now, I think. See if anybody is still streaming. Doesn't look like it. So, in that case, I'm just going to end stream. So, I hope you either have had or having or will have a great day. Follow me on all my socials. Here, card. That is the wrong command. It is actually card. It is actually card. Oh, nope. It is links. It is links. I can't type. Anyway, find all my links there. I have a bunch of things you can follow. I have a bunch of different places you can follow me on. Support me by going all those places. Follow me here on Twitch. And yeah, a lot of attempts. It really took me a lot of time to remember what my links were. Join the Discord here. Um, yeah. Uh, Go check out the people who rated. If you scroll up in chat, I guess you'll find them, or just check out Snowfur and Rena Star. Yeah. Uh, I hope you're either had or having will have a great day. I'm gonna stream Saturday with Final Fantasy 14. Bye.